How are you?
Beautiful.
Thank you. You too. I love that. I just overheard you saying that loyalty is something that is so important to you. With that in mind, do you think that you and Kyle can ever get back to the relationship that you once had?
I think so. I think she's finally seeing through and the forest through the trees, and I think that, we love each other. We're sisters. Nobody's going to come between us at the end of the day.
How are you and Kyle now?
We're okay. Kyle and I are all right. We continue to talk, and I think that that's really important.
Do you regret, kind of getting involved?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's ever a great thing to get in the middle, obviously, of family, but I think it's always also very important to tell the truth. And my job on this show is to tell what has happened and to talk about how I feel about it. And I would have been doing the show and everyone a disservice if I didn't talk about it, because that's what we're here to do. That's our job, is to talk about it. So that's it.
Are you hoping that Kyle and Kathy come to some sort of resolution?
For sure. That was, believe it or not, I went through my stuff at the reunion, but we ended on Kathy and Kyle, and that was gut-wrenching. It was really hard. It was really hard.
Lisa for a really long time. Were you surprised by some of the actions that she took this season?
Yeah, this season seemed a little more drastic than others, yeah.
You and Kyle are such good friends. How did this season kind of break her down? Because, you mix family into this whole thing and it gets even messier. And, how is she doing, and how did this season kind of maybe change her views on the show?
It's been hard for Kyle. I'm not going to lie. There was a point in time where she had to stop watching the show. It was really intense for her. I'm there for her. She's got a wonderful family and support system. It's always far more difficult when family's involved. But I like to be very optimistic. I know they love one another. They're sisters, and they're going to be okay. And even if they have a few challenges ahead of them, at the end of the day, I believe that they will be okay.
What do you think about Kyle and Kathy? Are you hoping that the two of them have some sort of resolution? And do you think that it was the right thing to do to bring this forward?
To bring what forward?
To bring everything that happened with Kathy in Aspen. Do you think it was okay to make that public?
Well, here's the thing. We are here doing a show about our lives. Things that happen off camera have always been a part of the show. So is it right to do so? The answer is yes. That's what we're here doing.
Where do you stand in this whole Kyle, Kathy, Lisa disaster?
Look, I obviously think it's horrible, to be honest, but coming from a very, very tight Chinese family, that's number one. And so I hope that can get resolved, and I hope friends will encourage that, because that's my position on it.
Lisa blow things out of proportion, because we still don't know exactly what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Right, yeah.
I know what I saw, but the rest of it had nothing to do with us. So I hope that there can be resolve and forgiveness, and really it's about the family. It's not about us.
Right. There's been some rumors and some talk about some cash shakeup. Do you feel like that should happen?
Look, I heard that last year, and then they kept everyone, and I don't know. I feel like I never want to say people should leave or not, because if you want to stay, you should stay, but that's really, I can deal with everybody.
Do alliances have to shift next season, or do you think that they will?
I think that they have already started to shift.
Yeah. Were you happy to see that happen?
I'm not happy about anything. I just think it's natural. Friends, it's weird, friendships change.
How are Kathy and Kyle right now, and are you hoping that they come to some sort of resolution, obviously because they're family?
Well, yeah, I want sisters to be sisters. Family is important.